Nearly everyone loves animals. I would even chance to say that cat videos alone are one of the pillars of the internet itself. Isn't it just so cute when animals behave like humans? Is it less cute if there might be a supernatural reason why? Kitsune is the Japanese word for fox, but also for the shape-shifting yokai of the same name. This is an interesting case because they are actually one and the same. In Japanese folklore, all foxes have the ability to shapeshift into humans. The Kitsune typically fall into one of two main categories: the Zenko, which are known as the good foxes, and the Yako, the bad foxes. Most of the regular everyday foxes you see, unfortunately, fall into the second category. The Yako are much more common. Luckily, they mostly occupy themselves with playing tricks, stealing things, and being general nuisances. They can get much nastier than that, however. They may even kill if provoked. One story tells of a hunter who was returning home from a long trip in distant forests when he came across a fox that didn't seem to be the least bit afraid of him. Something about that bothered the hunter. Animals should show him a healthy amount of respect and fear. Additionally, although it was generally taboo to kill a fox, he knew he could get quite some good money for a nice fox pelt. He drew back his bow and let loose the bolt. He was an excellent hunter, so the arrow flew swiftly through the air and struck the fox in the shoulder. Normally, this would be a killing shot, but the fox simply rolled down a hill and got right back up. Unable to believe his eyes, the hunter pulled back the bow once more for another shot, but the fox wasn't having any more of that. It leapt through the forest and disappeared. Cursing his luck, the hunter continued his travels toward home, anxious to see his family, and thinking nothing more about the fox. The fox was not done with the hunter, however, for this was a vengeful Yako fox. As he got about an hour from his home, he saw what he could swear was the same fox running up ahead of him. It was very odd that the fox was running with a stick in its mouth with a smoldering, glowing ember on the end of it. "What are you up to?" he thought. He did not have to wonder long. When he finally returned home, he saw the fox again sitting casually outside his house, which was already, at this point, completely on fire. The Zenko are much more kind and friendly to humans, and often want to be amongst us. Many of these even transform into humans just for the purpose of falling in love and marrying humans. Although it may seem deceitful for the Kitsune to do this, they typically do not mean any harm, and truly do care for the people they are fooling. The Zenko are typically older and wiser as well. If they're not in human form, you can sometimes tell them apart from the regular fox, as they can have more than one tail. The older and wiser a Kitsune is, the more tails it will have. After 100 years, it will have 2, and over time, they can grow up to 9. These good Kitsune are also servants of Inari, the Shinto god of rice. Their absolute favorite snack is deep-fried tofu. You may have heard of Kitsune udon. Now you know why it's got that name. If you want to get on the good side of a troublesome Kitsune, leaving this as an offering works on all types. There is one other common power of the Kitsune, almost always used by the Yako, and this is called Kitsune Suke. This literally means being possessed by a fox. People who were once possessed by the Kitsune would snarl, bite, and exhibit other very bizarre behaviors. I believe this may have been an explanation for mental illness back in a time when that kind of thing would not have been well understood. There is even modern illness unique to Japan using the name Kitsune Suke, where the afflicted believe they are a fox and crave the things they think a fox might crave. Then again, maybe we're making the wrong connection. Maybe this new illness unique to Japan isn't because people think they're foxes, but because they are still being possessed by the Kitsune. Whatever the case, if you see a fox, you're much better off to show it some respect and kindness. Who knows, it may be your future husband or wife. Hi everybody, and thank you for watching another episode of Yokai Stories. I'm having a lot of fun making these, but I'm always open to suggestions. If you have a favorite yokai, or something that you think might make this show a little bit better, let me know. I'm always looking for new things.